BSIDE coming in with this one and everything else, with the Fumez and everything else, and precipitates it, into this one. But B-side 30, B-side 30 plugged in with Fumez engineer, and just the 30, the B-side 30. So this one right here coming into this one, soothing into this one, cause you got plugged in and plus with Fumez engineer. So everything else, come free stress and everything else. But you got B-side 30, especially how these ones go into and everything else. But hey, especially with tune in and you got the plugged in and every else thing, you got the whole engineer and the main thing with B-side 30 and the main society. But especially with everything else cooped in, especially with the plugs in and all this other constructed.
Aye, you already know what's going on. 30 from the beat, plugged in with Fumez, plugged in the streets. Yeah, free the hitters every time. Gang shit. They don't know who was up in that whip. Pissed, the Jakes couldn't make none stick. Little bro just run up and done him with a flicks. Trip came back with blood on his kicks. When I saw try hit him with a blip. When we saw try hit him with a blip. Got hit with a blick and we would've caught. So we weren't so quick. If I didn't do it, I basically did. Cause I funded a stick that was due for that hit. Shoot on sight. Pissed, they don't know who was up in that whip. Pissed, the Jakes couldn't make none stick. Little bro just run up and done him with a flicks. Trip came back with blood on his kicks. When I saw try hit him with a blip. When we saw try hit him with a blip. Got hit with a blick and we would've caught. So we weren't so quick. If I didn't do it, I basically did. Cause I funded a stick that was due for that hit. Shoot on sight. I click, click, click. Then I hot right back in a whip, whip, whip. Keep getting drawn out, need to flip these bricks. 2 hands on the steering wheel like the stick. Keep getting drawn out, need to flip.
Ooh, hands on the steering wheel, just like I'm holding. What did he say? Holding like the sticky. Hey, like he was holding on the stick and then everything else. The whip, whip, whip. Hipping in the hip, hip. Ooh, like hey, this one right here. It gets real vertical and everything else. Especially how everything else is. Like turning, like everything is just so flippy. Like hey, it gets the one thing about the whole thing. It curves. It just be going all type of flippy ways.
Try hit him with a blip. When we saw try hit him with a blip. Got hit with a blick and we would've caught. So we weren't so quick. If I didn't do it, I basically did. Cause I funded a stick that was due for that hit. Shoot on sight. I click, click, click. Then I hot right back in a whip, whip, whip. Keep getting drawn out, need to flip these bricks. 2 hands on the steering wheel like the stick. Keep getting drawn out, need to flip these bricks. 2 hands on the steering wheel like the stick. Yeah. Bitch, I don't know about star signs. No. I only know how to load up a star 9. Load up the clip with hollows, that's carbine. Handle the dinger cause little bro can't drive. Told the ops to slide, I stay with them gunners, got toys to play. With hollows, that's carbine. Handle the dinger cause little bro can't drive. Told the ops to slide, I load up the clip with star signs. No. I only know how to load up a star 9. Load up the clip with hollows, that's carbine. Handle the dinger cause little bro can't drive. Told the ops to slide, I stay with them gunners, got toys.
Ooh, and hey, the whole thing, especially how everything is, removing, like he said, hold the stick, everything else, especially the whole thing, him carrying the blick, cause the other side of the port, he didn't really know how to hold the blick, so hey, it gets turquoise and bowls, bowls connects, he said he couldn't hold the stick, so especially you don't know, the point of the view, so he really knows the point of the view, so he's the next, point of the tractors, he's doing the whole main conspiracy, them comparies, them conspiracy.
Bro can't drive. Told the ops to slide, I stay with them gunners, got toys to play. Tryna cop new things with attachments, stripping your red toilet rate. 4 packs on this SVR hit roaring, he got wetted up like he went snorkeling. Hitting with a trade deuce on the 4-4 ting, air ambulance gonna have to respawn. Got a brick of raw on my stick, of course, that's an L if the Jakes come and kick this door. Put the whip in sport, got fliz on my paws. Latex on when I grip that torch. Go in there quick, I'm talking about drills. When we glide, we want that head.
Oh, you know what that means. Hey, we put it in. Hey, we put that mug in sport. We put that mug in sports, and and then we do the quick, and then everything else like, it gets Doctorless.
When they're quick, I'm talking about drills. When we glide, we want that. Headshots only aim above waist. Won't be the first time that we caught us. Got burnt like an incense shot in his. Now it looks like a string vest. Don't ask if my YG's ching, yeah. Step with their shanks or our cop straps, give them. When me and Sav pull up, you saw my hood up, locked off the party. We ain't got no get back from when he got bored in front of his and done left him. I don't even know how he stole your brethren. Kicked off his door and 2 rows down, so did he quang them? Oh wait, I forgot to mention me wrecked in a barber's fencing. Then dropped his sword and ran out the door like a fucking penguin. Got bored so much, Shank tore for his when the man them. What a shame that his best friend left him. It should have been his face up on that pendant. Feel like a scrub in my best friend's ride. Jump out, no scraps, so I roll with my 9. Pulled out my mask like I'm closing a blind. Showcase his friend left when the man them. What a shame that his best friend left him. It should have been his face up on that pendant. Feel like a scrub in my best friend's ride. Jump out, no scraps, so I roll with my 9. Pulled out my mask like I'm closing a blind. Showcases on the floor like I'm rolling some dice. Give it to Bucky B, he's a butcher. I see him come back with on his drop cock.
Ooh, and just a man, thing. And he said throw it like a dice. Ooh, he didn't gave it to his guys like he didn't gave it to his guys like just like he was throwing off some dice. Ooh, especially the stackery and everything else. Like hey, it, hey, it gets quickie on both sides. Especially how the whole thing is, Forderers, like they forderers, they and then he said just like the pagans and everything else, especially with the whole thing, free food and everything else, like hey, it can get torturous on all type of, correct and all those, metal brick.
Shifts in the tea like booker, spin it in the microwave or the cooker. You can get it on the arm if you got good credit. I can hit him with the arm or jump out and chef him. And you don't wanna buck Sav with Wreck-It. 2 shanks twinning, they're both gonna wet him. Still step with it when I'm in denim. My bean hat strap should have been in my lesson. No convicted fella, make sure you don't lack when you buck through the
Fumez, the engineer.
Era Beats made this.
Hey, the whole thing though, B-side 30, hey, y'all, when y'all come into this, y'all gotta be compressed or something, cause a lot of these, these, I'm talking about all type of, plugged in Fumez. It be torturous, it be all type of things going on, especially with the whole connects and everything else. Like these guys really be on some, crucial things, especially with the whole thing. But you got B-side 30, one of the treacherous one coming in and everything else. Like especially how everything else is just recruiting and everything else, most of the main ones. But hey, make sure you guys definitely tune in with this one right here and everything else. You got plugged in and B side, so make sure you guys definitely tune in and all that other stuff. But make sure you guys like, comment, you know. Make sure you guys definitely tune in with this though. But you got the everything else, coming into this whole, this book one. But with everything else, tune into it. The everything else treacherous.